A couple months ago, I was scrolling through Facebook when I came across an ad for EPICENTER, a local gaming event. I got curious and checked out the website. Years ago, this was actually where I attended my first ever game jam. That's when I thought this might be the perfect chance to finally show Project N.O.V.A to a bigger audience. So I signed up, but it also meant I had a lot of work to do to get ready. For the event, I needed to show players what Project N.O.V.A might actually feel like once it's finished. I already had about 20 minutes of gameplay built, but I didn't have a proper tutorial or much testing around pacing, so I decided to create a vertical slice from scratch, something short, polished, and focused that I could put in players' hands. I also reworked N.O.V.A herself. The old design didn't really sell her as the strict, commanding AI she's meant to be. The new look feels much more direct and a little harsher, which fits her role. Next came the puzzles. I wanted to capture the essence of co-op gameplay. I ended up making two puzzles, one more linear and easy to follow, and another that forces players to stop, think, and coordinate. I also built a reveal sequence, a level that hints at N.O.V.A's betrayal, finishing with her turning red in a very atmospheric moment, a taste of the bigger story to come. I wanted the demo to feel at least a little bit more polished, so I tried making some tracks in FL Studio. I went in thinking, it can't be that bad, but quickly realized that yes, it can be that bad. I really tried to make something that would feel like it fit with the theme, but I either couldn't find the right instruments, or if I did, putting them together sounded off. Here's some examples. Nintendo does this clever thing in games like Mario Kart. The music isn't just one track playing in the background. Instead, it's layered. As you get closer to the action, like moving from the menus into the race, new layers fade in, making the music more exciting. I thought that was brilliant, so I tried the same idea for Project N.O.V.A. I made a bunch of short loops and started experimenting with fading them in and out. It's still pretty rough, but it was the first time the soundtrack started to feel like it could actually work. With the levels created, N.O.V.A reworked, music done, and a little playtesting by friends, my game was ready to be shown to a wider group of people, which meant I needed to start preparing my booth. I knew I'd be surrounded by a lot of really creative stands at the event. From the event webpage, I could tell these were artists who can wield a pen 100 times better than I ever could. So if I wanted to stand out, I had to get creative in my own way. I had just gotten a 3D printer, and I knew immediately I wanted to make something special to give away to playtesters, both as a thank you and as an incentive to try the game. So I designed these keychains, printed them, and assembled them each by hand. I also wanted something eye-catching to pull people in from across the room, so I 3D printed a hollow N.O.V.A statue and wired in some LED lights as a glowing centerpiece. For casual browsers, I had stickers to grab and flyers so people could find me after the event. The organizers even printed a big 4X board to put in front of the table, so I designed a call to action graphic to entice players even more. A plain monitor just felt boring, so I cut a monitor-sized hole in a cardboard box and wrapped it in black and yellow tape, adding a little eye candy for people walking by. Of course, it wouldn't be prep without a disaster. The day before the event, my printer clogged itself in plastic while trying to make a display box. Well, this is annoying. It's one day before the event, and this happened to a print. The plastic got filled up. it's even in here, I think. So I don't think I'll be doing any more printing for the event, eh? Minor setback. There is just one more thing I really need. I mean, it would be nice to have. But I guess I'll figure something else out at this point. I had to improvise and ended up using glass jars instead. They actually fit the laboratory theme perfectly and saved the day. After weeks of prep, the booth finally came together. And now all that was left was to see how people would react once the event began. When the doors opened, it was time to see if all the prep had been worth it. And honestly, the event went remarkably well. Lots of people stopped by to try the game. A couple kids even came back multiple times. The feedback was really positive, and watching total strangers have fun with something I built was surreal. Of course, there were some funny bugs found while playtesting. One is that while carrying boxes, my collision detection seems to think placing them inside closed gates is a good idea, so they can get stuck behind doors, which softlocks the game. There was also a way for both players to get stuck in between two doors in this level, also softlocking the game. And I forgot to put a level reset in the game, which would allow players, or even me from behind the scenes, to reset the level. I only had a full game reset implemented. After 14 hours of setup, standing, and teardown, it was finally time to call it a day. It's the day after the event, and honestly, I'm really pleased with how it went. People gave me great feedback on how to improve the game, but more importantly, they had fun playing. A few even wanted more, so I'm officially greenlighting myself to keep going with Project N.O.V.A, because I really believe it has potential. For the next big step, tackling one of the hardest challenges in game development, implementing networking. Right now, the game is couch co-op, but I want to make it playable online as well. If you'd like to follow along with the journey, subscribing here would mean the world to me. And if you want to lend a hand, I'd love to have you in my Discord server, where I'll be asking for playtesting feedback. Networking is probably gonna be interesting to test.